Revelations about the NSA's spying program seem never-ending. The latest involves an Italian magazine and allegations the American spy agency was monitoring the Vatican and Pope Francis. CNN's Brian Todd reports.
It's a place where secrecy is almost celebrated, where changes in leadership are signaled with smoke. But could even the Vatican be vulnerable to NSA eavesdropping? A report in Italy's Panorama magazine says the NSA intercepted calls into and out of the residence where cardinals stayed before the recent papal conclave where Pope Francis was chosen. The NSA says in a statement it does not target the Vatican. But on the heels of accusations made by Edward Snowden that the U.S. listened in to German Chancellor Angela Merkel's cell phone calls and may have had access to data collected from dozens of other world leaders, some experts say it doesn't matter whether the story is true or not. U.S. intelligence officials all but admit they do spy on America's allies.
Some of this reminds me a lot of the classic movie Casablanca. My God, there's gambling going on here. You know, it's the same kind of thing.
Author Matthew Aid says one way the NSA can reestablish trust.
If it came forward and was more open, more transparent about what it does and why it does these things, including spying on our friends and allies, I think people may sit there and say, well, that makes sense.
The Vatican responded to the Panorama report saying, we are not concerned. Others say if anyone's listening in on the Vatican, there could be good reason. Analysts say the papacy is plugged in places like Syria, where Western intelligence agencies sometimes don't have eyes and ears.
There are priests and nuns and other Catholic players who have boots on the ground in those places, who often are passing information back up the food chain about what is really happening. And it would not surprise me at all if the American government were interested in gleaning some of that insight.